host, Wendy Alane Wright, Hollywood talent manager. I'm answering it. I'm not starting over. I'm going to ask this question right here. Where to find the material for your clips? And what should you pay to get a reel made? Good questions. So I will answer those questions while I'm in this amazing necklace that's got crosses and angel wings. Wow, it's beautiful. I love crosses and angel wings. Oh, I love my jewelry. So, well, where do you find material for your acting clips? If you watch television, you're going to see roles on all kinds of shows. And one of my suggestions for you, and here's some homework, get a notebook, sit down, watch television. Don't watch it because you want to get lost in the story. Watch it like a researcher for a minute. And watch television to see what kind of roles are being cast in that show, and if you could have played any of those roles. If you could play any of those roles, write it down. NCIS could have played the victim, the criminal, whatever. The comedies that you're watching. What character would you play? Okay, make sure you screenshot it so you can see what they're wearing. You've got to become like an expert on television stuff if you want to be on TV. And listen to the dialogue that they're having. So if you have a VCR, I date myself. If you have if you're on Netflix or whatever, you can just hit pause. Or any television, smart TV is what I was trying to say. And you can hit pause. You can literally write down the dialogue that you're hearing on TV shows and use that for your reel. So if you're going to play a criminal, you could just watch Criminal Minds. Take some of the dialogue while the criminal is talking to the victim or a cop or his lawyer and write down what that dialogue is and then use that dialogue in your clip. It is not stealing if you're not using it to make money. You're using it as an educational tool. You're going to do a clip. You're going to get coached on that material with one of your coaches before you upload it to Actors Access. And then you're going to add it to your online profiles, and you're using that to educate casting directors about the kind of roles you can play and if you're a good actor, yes or no. So that's not a copyright infringement because you're allowed to use things for educational purposes. That is what my understanding is. If you want to double check, call an attorney, find out. But that's pretty much accepted in the industry. How much should you pay? I have to consult the necklace. So pretty. I would say there's a lot of companies that do it. Some charge $1,000 and you split it, $500 for you, $500 for the other actor. I think that's a reasonable price, $1,200, $625, whatever, $600 for you, $600 for the other actor. That kind of stuff is a reasonable price. I don't want to go too much higher than that, but there are production companies all over the place. If you're not in a main hub, LA, Chicago, New York, New Mexico, and you can't find like advertisements everywhere for people shooting clips and creating reels for you, look up production companies that shoot commercials. There's plenty of production companies in your state or your biggest cities that shoot commercials or industrial films. And if you find those production companies, they can probably shoot an acting demo for you, an acting clip for you. All right, let's get on to the next question, which is going to be how to shoot clips that match your type. Ooh, that's a big one. Subscribe, and we'll get to your next question.